Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Tuesday with Tammy. And I have a special guest today, Judy Mandel.
Hello. It's good to be seen within my artwork.
Yes.
It's kind of fun.
And we're in Liberty Station in San Diego, Point Loma, California, if you're wondering.
And it's beautiful outside. Temperature's perfect, and the sun is shining. So everything is good.
And we bumped into each other last week, and it was a Sunday.
It was Sunday. Yes, you stopped by my studio just by chance. And it was lovely to see you again. We first met, oh God, it was almost 2 years ago, before the pandemic. I was doing the Liberty Station art show across the way. I said, oh, I always wanted to have a studio here. My studio then was in Hillcrest, and I enjoyed that very much, but I sure want to be at Liberty Station. And the art show will be again this year.
So around 2 years ago, I was at the art show, which we didn't have last year, unfortunately, because of COVID. And here's a cute story you're going to love, because how I met Judy is they're having the art show, and I think I got here kind of late. Maybe, people were packing up because you were packing up.
Yeah.
And a very sweet friend of mine, Peter, says...
He was a very sweet friend.
He says, whatever you want here, you choose it. And I saw your artwork, and it's basically, I should grab the print.
That's a print of it. Yeah.
Well, here's a small print of it, and which you use on your business cards, I found out. And it means choices, correct?
Yes, yes. It's a seagull with a compass in its mouth, because we can go any place we want. We can do anything. Our directions are endless. We can do anything we want.
And just by looking at that, I got that message. And I chose your art piece, and you were happy because I was your last sale of the day.
Yes, I was.
And I was happy because I get to look at it every day.
That's lovely.
So, and it was so wonderful that I see you here now on Sunday. Well, I saw you on Sunday, and I was like, wow, can you be on my show?
This is a terrific thing. I love your title, Tuesday.
With Tammy, yeah.
I mean, that's great.
Thank you.
Sarah, I bought this hat in Palm Springs, about 5 years ago. And there was the shows going on in Palm Springs. It was called the Follies. The Follies closed, and they were selling all their wardrobe items, and I fell in love with this hat. And I said, this hat is me. And I used this hat. I created a character, and I call him Sam. But Sam is not really a him. It could be a her. Either one. It's a universal feeling. But Sam tells the story. I think Sam is my alter ego. And you can see in the background some of my paintings that Sam is in.
I love that.
And I think Sam could be anybody. But they can't have my hat.
It's funny you say Sam, because I'm actually reading a book by a special author that I admire, and one of the characters is named Sam in the book.
Oh, really? I think Sam is just so universal.
Yeah.
You know? And it's not young, it's not old, it's just a universal figure. The thing that Sam, though, in costume, I stole the costume from Annie Hall.
Okay.
And that is the Annie Hall costume. And I think she's just lovely in it, or he's just lovely in it.
We'll have to bring it over, or I'll move the camera after so people can see it. Yeah. It's beautiful. I love that piece. And we can show it online too.
I love it.
So I was going to ask you, well, first of all, I want to say we would have met in Coronado, because or we probably have met in Coronado, we just maybe don't remember, because I have been to art shows in Coronado before.
Yeah, well, they've cut the art shows in Coronado
now,
because they just don't have a proper promoter for it. So, and that's a big loss to the community.
It is. Maybe they'll hear you and we'll have a change.
I hope so. I hope so.
But how old were you? I mean, tell me a story. Tell me something like what got you involved with being an artist and this type of work.
Well, I don't know. I was a very young girl. I mean, I think I must have been 7 or 8. One of my older cousins drew. She went to an art school in New York, and she did these drawings to illustrate a book. And I was very taken with her illustrations. And I always painted through high school, and I went to Pratt for my undergraduate degree in art, and then I went for a master's degree at Hofstra University in New York. I was living on Long Island at that time, and going into New York to Pratt was difficult. Soon after that, I moved to San Diego, so I've lived in San Diego far longer than I've lived back east. But I came out here and I opened an art school, and there were no art schools for children. I had adults, I had children, I took on a lot of art teachers who taught their specialties, but it was a lot of fun, and it was in, oh my God, I don't remember the area it was in, what it's called now, but it was a lovely little street, lovely little store, and I had a lot of local children, but I also had their parents to contend with, and I found out the parents needed graphic help, and that led into an advertising agency. So many years I owned an advertising agency in San Diego, and that was really hard work, but very exciting. And then I kind of just decided to go back to my love, painting, and that's what I've been doing. So it's been a number of years I've been painting, and showing at street shows, and in galleries.
Planes. We're in Point Loma. We're gonna have planes. But go on. I'm sorry.
I love your spirit. I do. I love your spirit.
Thank you.
I'm not that bubbly, really. Anyway.
But you're like basically one of the first, teachers to teach art to children.
I think I was.
I mean, that's pretty patient.
It was
a lot of patience.
46 years ago or so.
Yeah, no, that's really admirable, I think.
And here comes another plane. Since we're sitting at the end of the runway of
Liberty Station, which used to be the old naval station. I went to my A school here. I was in the Navy myself. A lot of veterans, I'm sure, come back here and think, oh. But then they can walk in here and go, wow, it looks great.
Thank you, Tammy. That's great. That's wonderful.
What type of art, what type of medium would you say?
I only use acrylic paint. It's easy, it's fast, and it dries fast. And it can be covered up. If I don't like something, I just cover it up with another color. I just finished a commission where I put a yellow banner in it, and the client said, I hate the yellow. And it was so easy, I just covered it up, and it was so easy. Yay!
Yeah.
So I do sell a lot of my prints, and I came up with this little idea of Lovely on a Ledge, and I kind of mount the prints on, they're enhanced prints, I should say, on a wood frame, and they stand on bookcases, and that became a big seller for me, and I think people enjoy it.
Do you mind later if I grab that piece just to show?
No, absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to grab it now really quick.
Grab anything you like.
Okay.
That piece.
Yeah, as long as I'm careful. Yes. So this piece right here, as you were saying, is named
Tomorrow.
Sam
is reaching up for what's coming ahead in life. And I put a little city scene on the bottom, but basically Sam is just reaching up for a new life.
That's incredible. And just by looking at this, I'm sure somebody would get that message too. Free to fly. Free to fly. Yes. We have this piece if anybody's interested. And it's for sale.
It's for sale.
Yeah. So then you figured you like acrylic.
Yes.
It's your
you
thing.
know what? I'll fix it.
Yeah. I'll just set it right here.
Perfect.
Okay. Thank you. I love it. I love the colors, the blues in it and everything.
Thank you. I
do want to give your info. Judy Mandel at AOL.com, JUDYMANDEL at AOL.com, or her name, JudyMandel.com as well. If anybody's interested, or they contact me as well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's Judy E. Mandel.
Yeah, with an E. Don't forget the E.
The E is very important because there's a
JUDYEMANDEL. And I'll have it printed as well with the notes.
There's so many Judy Mandels in San Diego, and I think they're all getting my emails. So I appreciate it.
Do not forget the E. It's very important.
Well, the E stands for E.
Nice, pretty name. I like it.
It's a pretty name.
It is a pretty name.
My mother should have said that my first name. I like it better than Judy. Eve is pretty.
They're both pretty. Yeah, it flows. Yeah. This hummingbird, well, it's up here, but yeah, what's the story behind that one? Do we have a story?
Yes. Well, I just the past, I would say 6 years, I've been trying to paint relationships without being overt. I mean, more subtle. I use animals, I use particularly birds, clothing, to express feelings and love for whomever you're feeling for. The ones behind, I think, show that. And so they're relationship paintings. The odd couple, I just thought that was so. I think we're all odd. In any relationship, there are odd couples. We're all odd. So I took the hummingbird and the origami bird and just said, this is a perfect relationship, almost. It's odd.
Yes, yes. So I like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And even with this, the hats.
Two hats together.
Yeah, they're kind of embracing one another.
Nice. Two different colors.
Yes.
Two different names. Yeah, I like that. I like that theory.
Thank you.
It's cute.
Thank you. So that's my story, basically.
How long are you here now in this
3
particular?
weeks.
3 weeks. And I found you right away.
I know.
I haven't
So
been here in a
meant
while.
to be.
So meant to be. Might as well ask what month is your birthday?
Are you going to ask me?
What month? What month is your birthday?
Oh, October.
October. So it's coming up. It's coming up. No, because you just never know. You might be it's the same as your birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday.
4th of July. I just had a
that's
birthday.
right. Your 4th of
With
July.
fireworks and everything like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you're online and
I stop on by. Come on down to Liberty Station if you're in the area. It's pretty wonderful down here.
That's true. And I always say, is there any wise wisdom advice or any last words of advice for anything in life, and also anybody who's interested in being an artist?
I just feel that the old-fashioned drawing and painting is lost because computers have taken over, and that's very sad for me. But if you're interested in art at all, advertising, graphics, study graphic design, study computer work. I mean, it's very important. I was never trained in it, and when I had the advertising agency, I had to hire young people to do the work. I'm having trouble with my cell phone, so
Yeah.
But I'm an old-fashioned painter. I didn't dream of what I want to paint, and I do it just the old-fashioned way. And anybody who wants to be an artist, besides studying computer skills, developing computer skills, keep drawing, old-fashioned drawing, because it all comes down to your ability to draw.
It's true.
That's it, kiddo.
Well, thanks so much for being here with me.
Thank you.
And
I've loved doing this, and it's been a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. It's just great to reconnect with you today.
Oh, it is.
I'm going to go hike Cabrillo now in a little bit when it cools down a little bit. We have a beautiful place to hike that's not very far from here.
No, it's not.
So see, we figured it out today, and it's a beautiful day.
Well, I'm going to take off my hat and hang it up on my easel. And
I'm going to grab the choices really quick just to show a little bigger version.
Sure.
Okay. If I can. Yes, I can.
it's easy.
Yes, easy. First, I wasn't sure. This is the one I have the original, correct?
Yes. This is
much bigger.
A Bosé, a print of it.
Yes. Choices. Because, like you were saying before about choices, every day, every minute, we can make a new choice.
And we do. And really we do. Should I have ice cream or a banana?